We made quite a scene, didn't we? I was so worried once those knights noticed us.
I told you we couldn't stand out.
You were the one who just jumped.
I can't just look away when monsters are attacking someone right in front of me, right? What's so funny?
I'm sorry. That sounded just like the way Flynn described you, that's all. He often said that you could never turn a blind eye when someone near you was suffering.
Well, next time you see him, you tell him that I said he's the same way.
I'll do that.
You guys are just like a married couple. These blasted monsters, I can't believe they could stop us. Ugh, it's enough to make my heart fill with hatred.
You there. How about coming to work for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Watch your manners around the president. Well, what do you say?
So it's not bad manners to try and buy someone without even introducing yourself?
Watch your mouth.
You're just as charming as I expected. I'm Kaufman of the Merchants Guild Fortune's Market. We handle everything from trade to distribution.
Guilds, huh?
Kaufman's one of the more attractive people.
You see, I'm in quite a tight spot, and it's all thanks to these tremors.
I'd rather not know, but was that the work of a monster?
Yes, the Lord of the Plains.
Lord of the Plains?
He's the leader of that pack of monsters.
The leader? Man, there's some amazing things out there.
Do you know if there's another way we can cross the plains? We're in a hurry.
I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the Lord of the Plains to leave.
Huh. I guess there's no point getting worked up over it.
But I can't afford to just sit and wait. I'm gonna get a second opinion.
I know.
You're with a guild that does product distribution, but you don't know any other routes?
I could hire you and just charge through once the leader moves on, but you don't seem interested.
If it's bodyguards you want, why not hire the knights?
Are you forgetting that we guild members have thrown away our rights as Imperial citizens? Once you leave the Empire behind, you can't expect them to help you a whole lot. So naturally, the Imperial Knights would never deign to escort the likes of us.
Wow, you really stick to your principles.
Without that level of determination, one could never hope to run a guild.
Well, maybe you could use your determination to do something about that Lord of the Plains.
Go to the Quoi Woods that lie to the west of here. If you pass through the forest, you'll come out on the far side of the plains.
But the fact that you guys aren't going that way must mean we have some surprise to look forward to.
I like a boy with quick wits, but I like one that doesn't waste a potential investment even better.
Thanks. I owe you one. Maybe I'll talk to you about that job if we meet again.
She's a classy lady.
Estelle.
I'm not waiting around for the monsters to leave or anything. I'm just resting a little.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess I'll just have to take the other way around by myself.
What? How did you... Hey, wait for me!
It pays to ask around.
That woman who gave us directions, she said she was in a guild, right?
That was Miss Kaufman of Fortune's Market.
Man, giving up their rights as Imperial citizens and just living free.
Yuri, are you interested in the guilds?
Interested? Nah, I just never had much contact with them. Back in the capital, there weren't any gritty guild types who'd refuse the Knights' protection.
We may meet lots of people in guilds before we're done with our trip.
I hope they're a little less aggressive than that woman was.
She wasn't too bad. Our facilities may only be tents. Are you interested? I'm interested in you, Kaufman. No matter how well you prepare, nothing can help if you run into the Lord of the Plains. Yeah, he's pretty tough. You don't want to be tussling with him until much, much later in the game. Because he's one of those gigantic monsters. If you kill all of them, the extra dungeon is completely different.
You look very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
I wish I could enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Wow, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
Right. Just don't be watching me between the hours of 5 and 6. That's Willis time. Or is it 4 and 5?
Don't get sloppy!
It's one of those. My quote game isn't on its best whenever I'm tired.
Cover and strike! Out of my way! Cover and strike! Take this!
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
Out of my way!
Wonderful!
Out of my way!
Strength!
We're done.
I wouldn't really call this place a
A
dungeon.
forest in a place like this can only mean the Quoi Woods?
It's kind of a dungeon.
Bingo. You're just full of information, aren't you?
I read in a book once that a curse will fall upon anyone who enters the woods.
Ah, so that must be the surprise. Not going in? That's fine by me, but what about Flint?
Flint.
I know. Okay, let's go.
I can just decurse us with my magical powers.
Will this forest really get us to the other side of the hold?
If it doesn't, we'll just come back.
But what if I get turned into a frog or a snake by the forest's curse?
If that happens, I'll take care of you.
You'll take care of me?
Of course I would. Don't worry. I had pet frogs and snakes when I was a kid.
If you got turned into a frog or a snake, Yuri, I wouldn't have any idea what to feed you.
You just feed me rats or flies. Or any kind of bug. Or other small amphibians, maybe. It's all here in this pamphlet.
All right, who's next? Resound, O cry of victory! All right.
Oops. It's more like a mini dungeon, I'd say. We're not really here for a super long time.
Don't get sloppy!
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you live a lot longer, right? No. Why do you keep saying this over and over?
Don't get sloppy!
All right. All right.
Man, this dude's really starting to annoy me. Man, it barely heals you for anything at this level.
Repeat?
I feel power running all through my...
Yeah, those dudes were kind of tough.
Monsters are easier to beat than I thought.
Isn't that better than being harder than you thought?
But I feel sorry for them.
You're way too nice. I don't particularly enjoy being someone else's dinner.
You're right. This is different from inside the castle. The strong eat the weak.
Well, we're not going to be eating any of these monsters.
I won't hesitate to defeat any monsters. But I will never forget what I fought or where I fought it.
Well, suit yourself, I guess.
Then, when I return to the capital, I will make graves in memory of all the monsters I've killed.
I guess you could do that. I don't understand this girl at all.
She seems like she's a goody-goody.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
Half. That's fine. I don't know, I mean... I suppose this is okay. Let's see, the dog should be front and center. Let's move you over here. This is fine where Stella is. Maybe a little right, like right there is fine. Maybe a little more of a mirror.
Did you hear something? My feet feel cold all of a sudden. Oh no, is this the curse?
What sort of curse is it supposed to be anyway?
The voices of corpses buried beneath the trees creep up and lure us to our doom.
Oh, brother.
What's that?
Do you see any corpses anywhere? I mean, really? No, but we could make some. So blast you.
Blastia? What's it doing in a place like this? Let's take a break.
I'm all right. Huh? What's this?
It's a blast you, I just said.
Estelle!
Oh, hell.
Damn, that's bitter.
And it smells.
You all right?
Oh, my head feels a little... I'll be fine. What happened to me?
You just fell over all of a sudden. Don't you remember?
Perhaps it was the air that made me dizzy.
Air?
Air. That's sort of like the fuel that powers the Blastia, right? I heard that even though we can't see it, it's scattered through the atmosphere.
Yes, that's air. I read once that dense air can have negative effects on people.
Maybe that's what started the rumor of the curse. Hey, you only just woke up. You should rest a bit more.
But I can't. If we don't catch up with Flynn soon...
What if you collapse again, and this time you're out for the whole night?
You're right. I'm sorry.
What's this? It's Naya fruit. Eat it.
Ugh!
Huh. I suppose we'll never get full trying to eat these.
It's delicious.
Hold on a sec. I can make something simple.
You can cook, Yuri?
I'm not exactly a royal chef. I just have a few recipes I learned growing up.
Like egg
Aren't
sandwich.
you worried at all that Flynn is in danger?
Huh? Does it look that way?
Well,
Honestly, I'm not worried about him. He's always managed to take care of himself. Actually, it's the guys who are after him I feel sorry for.
what do you mean?
Ever since we were kids, I've never been able to beat Flynn at anything. Swords, racing, whatever. After he'd won, he'd always have the nerve to say, "You all right, Yuri?"
That must be nice. I've never had anyone like that in my life.
You can count yourself lucky.
No.
Well, dinner's ready.
Thank you for the meal.
It wasn't anything special.
I thought it was very tasty. I can't imagine being able to cook anything myself.
It's just like using a sword or magic. You've got to learn it by doing it. You just need to practice with a few recipes. You'll be cooking before you know it.
Practice with recipes?
Here, I'll show you how it's done. Watch. Cooking clears your mind, and it's great for regaining lost energy. Cooking has a lot of other effects as well. This is pretty much everything I know how to cook right now. So, in order to make a sandwich, you'll need bread and an egg, which we just happen to have right here.
Wow.
After
What
choosing
are
the
the
ingredients,
odds?
it's time to cook. And there you are, a delicious meal.
You're so good at that. I'm not sure I'd be able to get that good at cooking.
Well, it comes more naturally to some people than others. Just because you have a recipe doesn't mean it'll always turn out like you think.
Really? So you can mess it up?
Well, you usually taste your food while cooking, but some people don't.
Tasting?
You know, like when cooks taste the food they make? Well, you're a sheltered little princess who's lived her life in a castle. It's only normal.
Sheltered little princess? I suppose so.
What is it, Repeat? Well, shall we be going?
Oh, that's a classic one. It's a classic noise. New recipes can be obtained when specific characters cook specific recipes. The higher character's cooking level, the more likely they will discover a new recipe. The sandwich recipe you've just obtained may evolve into a new recipe. Try different ways to discover new recipes. True, which is why cooking is a lot funner in this game.
When I passed out, you laid down and made the nicest pillow for me. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
I'm, thanking Repeat.
Repeat? He's not here.
Huh? What? Maybe he doesn't like me.
Nah, he acts like that with just about everybody.
Well then, I'll just have to keep trying until he accepts me.
Well, go ahead. I'm just saying. Don't get your hopes up. Prepare to die, man.
Don't get sloppy!
Out of my way! How's this? Cerberus strike! Out of my way!
Yeah, I beat
Why
you
is
into
the
next
dog
week.
like not
Next
attacking? He's
week?
like not doing it.
But can you really?
No, you can't. Don't know why I keep hearing you ask me these questions. Hard melee. I didn't need to buy one.
Guess we can do this.
Kind of annoying. Hold on, let's do smart weapons.
Strength, dwell in this blade. Sharpness. Strength, dwell in this blade. Someone protect me while I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
Holy power, come to me. Strength, dwell in this blade. Sharpness. Holy.
Resound, O cry of victory!
Oh, I feel so powerful.
Dudes are so damn annoying. I tell you what. Is this the
We
curse?
can't seem to find our way through this forest at all. Oh, could this be the curse? What should we do, Yuri? There really was a curse after all.
Don't be stupid.
Or do you not have a good sense of direction?
No, of course I do. I think.
Then maybe it's my fault. What should we do?
They say no medicine can cure a fool, but I
Oh,
wish
yeah, it's
something
done.
could cure a bad sense of direction.
You don't have to. You don't want to.
Oh man. All right, all right.
How's this?
Hey, there you go. Finally got a new ability.
Cover strike! All right, who's next? Yeah, easy win. Hey, I learned something.
Good. Now we can take the weapon off and still have the skill. Pardon me, sorry. But I mean, as long as we have the weapon on, we can just take it off to have extra skill points. Not that we have any skills to, learn. Just, if you're gonna have the skill equipped anyway from the weapon, you might as well save points.
My way.
Power hammer.
All right, who's next? My way.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
I got a little worked up.
Cape. Let's go ahead and put that on you, I suppose. What does agility even do in this game? I assume it controls like how fast we run or whatever.
Holy power, come to me.
My way. As you're ready. Take this.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
Prepare to die, Egg Bear!
A new character.
Whoa!
Good thing he didn't cut anybody's legs off with that.
Oh, man, that hurt! I'm warning
I don't taste very good. You'll get the runs! Oh my gosh! Somebody help me! Ah!
Is this kid for real?
It's all right now.
Huh? The monster turned into a girl?
Oh, brother. This should be interesting.
Carol's fun. I like using him.
I'm Carol Capel. I'm a member of the Hunting Blades Guild. We travel the globe in search of the toughest monsters.
I'm Yuri. This is Estelle. And you've met Repeat already. Anyway, nice to meet you.
What? Yuri, wait! My apologies.
Huh? Hey, wait up! Where are you guys going? You guys are here to enter the woods, right? Well then,
Actually, we've just finished coming through the woods and we're on our way to Halur.
No way! You guys made it through the cursed woods? Did you guys run into any egg bears?
Do you know what he's talking about, Yuri?
Nope. I don't think we've seen any.
Man, wonder if I should head back to town then. They definitely won't like it if I keep them waiting. All right, I'm not sure you two would make it on your own, but never fear. The star member of the Hunting Blades will be your escort. See that? I've even got my own Blastia.
Even though it's attached to my bag.
What? You guys both have one too?
It has information about monsters. After a certain point, all the pages are blank.
That's because I'm gonna fill it up with piles of monsters after this. Hey, wait! Who said you could just write in there?
It might hurt your star member status if it got out that you broke your sword.
Oh, that? I had to give myself some kind of handicap, or else it wouldn't have been a fair fight. Hey, that's actually not too bad.
It's actually more wieldable.
Yo! Do you guys even know where you're going? Halur's to the north, once you get out of the woods. Come on, guys! Wait for me!
And pretty much he's like the Persea of our group. He's lots of fun. I like him.
I don't understand Repeat. He's a dog with claws and fangs, but he uses weapons?
Yeah, I guess dogs do usually fight with claws and fangs.
Huh? But Repeat's a dog, isn't he?
Repeat is Repeat.
What does that mean?
Whatever he is, Repeat doesn't think of himself as a dog. That's why he uses weapons and items. But that's not to say that he thinks of himself as a human either.
I don't really understand, but he seems very proud.
Yep, so show him some respect.
Hey, Yuri, are you translating what Repeat's saying?
Nah, it's just your imagination.
You probably don't know anything other than what? Dragon Upper? Yeah, well. Don't you worry. Characters don't get really fun until, like, who knows, I'll be perfectly honest. It's 50% into the game when they have their complete skill set. Like, Carol is a unique character because he does 20% increased damage to enemies that are knocked down. So he's, like, proficient at, like, keeping enemies grounded for long periods of time. It's, like, super fun. He just smashes people into the ground, and it's very satisfying. Something that really satisfies me. But anyway, I think I'm probably going to stop the stream here. I'm so tired. We streamed earlier, so that's kind of why I feel so sleepy, I think. But we'll continue some more of this tomorrow, I promise. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.